Hello and welcome back. I am back from my holiday and yeah, I couldn't really upload anything while I was away, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm back now. And we have more Frosthaven to play. I've also been playing Slay the Spire too, so I don't know. There might be some video coming on that game because I'm really enjoying it a lot. Anyway, today is about Frosthaven. So I need to refresh myself where I left off. I think last time we did something. Did a scenario that I think I leveled up my characters. So yes, I definitely have a level up to do. So let's get started with the Outpost. Where are we? First week of the second winter, and we have plenty of sections to read. So 15.4. Let's grab the section book. Let's do that one first. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I've been away. I just went on a short little holiday. But then I have actually a much longer holiday coming up. So I might be away for a little bit. Alright, let's see what this is.
You respond to a note from Lysteritas, returning to its cabin to find the place ransacked and the research stolen.
Oh, it was the Radiant Order from White Oak.
Lysteritas explains, nursing some cracks in its arm.
They said they had received word we were conducting blasphemous research up here, and that they were here to stop it. They took my notes on the location of the oak grove, and then destroyed everything else. I think they're going to go destroy it. You have to go stop them. The Radiant Forest is a treasure trove of botanical wonders, and who knows how much they'll destroy.
Lysteritas grabs some parchment and begins scribbling out a crude map.
Follow this. It should get you to what you seek. I just hope you're not too late.
Oh dear. Looks like the race is on, and we have finally the final mission in Deathwalker's personal quest, the True Oak. Scenario 70. Where is that? Somewhere. It's here. So you can see this is the final mission. So after this mission we can retire the Deathwalker. And the True Oak is indeed in the Radiant Forest and is over here. Great. We have loads of missions to do. I definitely want to get this down because I think the Deathwalker has been with us long enough. And I think it's time to get a new character going. Also, we want to advance the prosperity tracker. Oh dear. We're 4 off. Wow. 4 off level 5. I always know it takes quite a, you can see from the tracker it takes longer and longer to get to next prosperity. But 4 is quite a lot. Retiring character only gives you 2. Maybe we need Deathwalker to do another mission. Maybe, because I think this one gives you prosperities. And this is really hard, and it's gonna be a while before our character. If I roll a new character, it's gonna be a little while before our characters get strong enough to go and do this mission. So maybe I defer the retirement for one mission, and I go and do that first. We'll see. Let's finish Outpost first, and we can make a decision. So 152.3 is our next section to read. Very exciting. And let's see what goes on here. 152.3. So yeah, my next vacation is gonna be a bit longer. It's gonna be a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna try to see if I can post a video in between while I'm gone, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's read this.
Edika, the resident librarian, wraps up the last of her weekly lessons.
And that's why a week is just 10 days long.
She checks off the final item on a long checklist, then sets her red-rimmed glasses down on the table beside her.
Well, that settles my end of the bargain. If there's more to learn in this world, it certainly won't be for me.
She stands from behind her desk, straightening her skirt.
So, that leaves your part. It's time you find those books of power.
She stops herself, wagging a finger.
No. Those tomes of power, and help me get on with my research.
Right, and we got those quests to do as well. Summer Outpost 58 gets added to the deck. That's just fine by me. 58 can go in now. We'll give this a quick shuffle. Alright. So very eventful passage of time. Let's grab an Outpost event now. So I think we're in winter, so let's grab a winter one. This looks like an attack to me. This does look like an attack, so let's grab it. Winter 02. Let's see what happens here.
Frosthaven at night in the winter verges on peaceful. The blanket of snow provides a quiet reminder to bundle up indoors, and sound barely carries from house to house. Tonight is an exception, though. Dull thuds, coming from somewhere far off, rock the walls. You meet at the wall and see an Olgox raiding party just outside arrow range, circled around a leader hollering into the night air. Each call is met with the remainder smashing their fists against the snow, sending ripples of vibration through the town. The calls reach a fever pitch, and the thumping increases in frequency. Tonight will not be peaceful, and many in the Outpost won't see the sunrise. Option A. Start your own chant on the battlements. Option B. Raise the alarm and secure the wall.
Oh dear. What to do? I guess I can't remember if this was a test. I mean, crab can't really talk. I guess we have intimidating. I can't remember if this was intimidating test, but let's go with option A and see what happens anyway. Let's start our own chant. Do I have a persuasive? Do I have persuasive? I have persuasive. Turns out it's not the intimidating guy that's chanting, but our Deathwalker. Well, once again, Deathwalker proving her value here. So we do have persuasive. Let's read it together.
You rally the troops into the guard towers along the wall, whipping them into a frenzy of noise.
Okay, so attack strength gets reduced by 5 and we gain a morale, so we back up to 20. Not that it makes any difference because we've already read this little section here. I don't know if there's any way of crossing that off. Maybe I should put a thing here to show that we've read this already. Okay, so we get to fight odd buildings from 1 to 40 at strength 20. Okay, maybe I should put a thing here to remind me what the strength is. Might be just easier for the viewers. So this is attack, strength 20, and we need to defend 4 buildings from odd number building from 1 to 40. I'm pretty sure we have enough building here. Let's grab some red pawns. 1 to 40. Okay, it has to be odd. So mining camp is a target. Logging camp is a target. Alchemy is a target, and trading post is a target. 4 attacks, right? Yes, 4 attacks. Okay, so let's do a quick shuffle. We are 35, this is only 20, so I think we're okay not to use any soldiers. Our barrack is actually pretty empty, so maybe we should preserve it given we are going into winter now. Okay, so let's just draw 4. Minus 10 is okay, because we have 35. Minus 10 is only 25, so we're good here. No problemo. Olgox can go chant elsewhere. I think that's it, right? There's no reward here. This is a pretty light attack. So get rid of you. Job done. Good job, I say. Okay. So why are you here? Wait, what? Oh, I must have done that while I was placing the pawns. Alright. I didn't paste any red things anywhere else, did I? Let's hope not. Okay, so let's do building ops. So we can buy some resources and might as well use up all of Deathwalker's gold because Deathwalker is about to leave us. So 4, 8, 12. So let's leave you with 2, and then we can get 2 and 2 and 2. Does anybody even really need resources? I guess here. Maybe we'll just do it here. I don't think anybody really need hides or anything else. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's do that. No other daytime operations other than barracks. So 3 gold and a material resource. Let's do that. Let's just spend all the gold here. And I guess we can take one out of here. One material resource, we'll just take it from here maybe. And we can get another soldier into the barracks, so 2 more to fill up before the winter storm sets in. Okay, so building ops is done. That leaves us with downtime. Let's see if we got any level ups. I think we did. Yes, level 3 on Titus, the Pyroclast here. Perfect. Level 3, interesting choices. Living Magma is my preferred choice. The bottom action is just really good, and it deals with flying enemy, which is one of the weaknesses of the hazardous terrain strategy. Top half is a pretty decent fire generator. So I think I'll definitely take this. Hardened Spike is interesting too. It's a big attack on top, and the bottom is actually pretty useful. Move 3 and get extra 3 damage to your attack. Against the enemy next to an obstacle though. That's the one thing you have to remember. But otherwise, it's not too bad to set up. But we're probably taking Living Magma here. So let's add that to our card pool. Okay, and then we get to take a perk. I think we will just ignore Scenario Effect now. As much as I want to keep improving this, Scenario Effect can be quite devastating. So let's just cancel that out now. We haven't looted anything, have we? Don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe I should put a tracker here as a reminder. Still got 5 herbs left to loot. Okay, obviously no level up here. Yeah, nothing here. Level up here to level 7. Level 7, let's just grab the level 7 card. I don't think I'll be going back. So Foxhole is going to just be my obvious pick here. This is basically Dismantle, but better because you can attack 2 enemies. Even though it is -1 damage, but that's not too bad to be honest. The summon is not really that great. Grasping Hazard, 1 damage trap next to you. I mean, my biggest issue with placing traps is putting traps next to you. Because they're just so little flexibility. Even though it's a pretty good trap, but a 2 damage trap at this stage, just not good enough to be honest. But initiative 8 is great. Bottom half means flying enemies basically have to trigger traps, which is really good. It's one of the really amazing way for you to deal with flying enemies, but that's probably not our priority. I think Foxhole is just good enough on its own that we just take Foxhole here. Right, let's add this to our card pool. And then we need to pick a perk. Yes, that's right. What do I want now? Immobilize could be good. How many perks I got left to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 perks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. So 2 of these is going to be unticked, basically. If that's the case, maybe I get rid of the +1 for +2s. I mean, that's just the obvious improvement to my deck. So why not? And let's grab the +2 is always welcome. And Immobilize can come in handy. I mean, most of the time I'm throwing traps to do a big damage. I guess it could come in handy if I'm pushing somebody. So why not? Okay, and obviously no level up here. Right. So let's look at level 3. Does mean we unlocked new small item as well. So it's probably quite a bit of crafting we could potentially do here. Let's see what we got. What about herbs? What's our herb situation? I kind of forgot now. What is our herb situation right now? No herbs here. Axnut and flame fruit. We'll take those. Okay, Axnut and flame fruit. Our herbs are kind of limited. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, we can buy 2 items from the shops too. I need to remember that. Healing is a problem. So, any healing... Scroll of Healing might just be a good pickup here. Stonewall is great. I think we'll keep that. These are great. Maybe Muscle Potion is not the thing I want. Wild Growth Seed. So if we're doing mission 21, this is a really tough one. It's a really long mission, and it has multiple different kinds of tests for your party. And there's quite a lot of RNG at the very, very end. So I think it's commonly not a mission people like to do with a weak party. I think our party can handle it. Our weak point is definitely Pyroclast, because we're basically on level 7. So this is the if you didn't know, this is the maximum difficulty level you can get. So in other words, our party can only get stronger from this point on. But I don't want to wait any longer with Deathwalker's retirement. And if I don't retire Deathwalker, I'm going to be carrying Deathwalker for a very long time. I kind of want to showcase some of the other classes, especially now we got Astro unlocked. We also got Prism. I'll probably play Prism next. So yeah, there's quite a lot of new classes I want to try out and play, and also, you know, give my viewers something else to watch other than just the Shadow Generator. So yeah, I think I will try and retire, but maybe... Well, let's see what items we can craft first. I'm probably going to upgrade this armor. This thing is just prime space for upgrading. So let's grab a cured leather armor, shall we? So that's 2 hide to get the regular armor, and then a potion to get to the next armor. And I think we have enough for potions. So let's grab this upgrade. This is a pretty obvious one to do. And what potion do we want? Maybe we double axe nut. We've got double axe nut. Double snow sizzle? That seems quite excessive. It does unlock a new area. Let's just do double flame fruit. We've got loads of flame fruit. So that's our unhealthy mixture there. And that'll give us the armor. Okay, so that's an obvious upgrade. We won't be running this anymore. So let's put that one back into the pile. We probably want regular boots now. If I'm going to play that mission is also very, very long-winded. So just extra movement is generally welcome. So double hide for crude. Maybe I want to get rough boots. Or sturdy boots. To get to sturdy boots, I need 4 hide to get to sturdy boots, right? Bit of a challenge because I don't have 4 hide. Well, let's grab the rough boots anyway, right? It's not like we have a load of movement abilities currently, so this kind of does the job. Just a 1 extra move is nice, and then maybe we can in time upgrade it. So rough boots doesn't do anything for us. Sturdy boots kind of helps because it allows us to ignore difficulty terrain. That's great. And we have jump ability through searing smoke, so we don't need jump boots here. Okay. So let's grab this. Although maybe a single upgrade is fine here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get this upgraded to rough boots. Why not? I think I'm going to be upgrading the boots anyway in time, so might as well do it now. There's no harm, right? What else are we doing here? Heavy sword is pretty good. I don't think I want slippery sword on Pyroclast quite yet, because I kind of prefer the flexibility of heavy sword. Heavy sword also works with living magma, which is interesting, because even though this kind of feels like some kind of ranged attack, it's actually a melee attack. So that's actually a pretty good combo. Armor we've just upgraded. What about helm? Circular element is good. I'm mainly going to be using it to generate fire, I like to think. Oh, earth for liquid stone, potentially. Probably mostly fire. Converging lens is an interesting idea. Because we often will have spare fire left lying around. And the next scenario, not converging lens, what am I talking about? Laser lens, yes. I'll often have spare fire. Extra 1 damage doesn't sound like much. I mean, this is not a good item, to be clear. It's just right now, I tend to have spare fire with no way of consuming it on Pyroclast. So it might be good, especially if you're fighting against living spirit, It might be good to get this. So this needs 97. Which I think we can make. What else do we need here? 129. 129. Yes, I think we can get both, technically. It is quite expensive to craft, but let's put it here as a consideration item. No other helms are really good here, to be honest. Weapons. Do I want poison? Poison could be good. Poison could be an interesting idea. Because I think if I remember correctly, the boss at the end of that scenario is not immune to poison. I could be wrong, but if that's the case, I kind of want Poison Dagger to help out here. Who would that go on though? Maybe Pyro? Maybe Deathwalker? Getting poison would be really nice. Okay, let's bring those. Let's say we probably buy some Poison Dagger here. What else do I want? Black Knife, Corrupted Blade, Heavy Sword. Maybe I want Jagger Sword. I can't remember if that boss is immune to Wound. Maybe it is immune to Wound. Okay, let's take those in for consideration, because I think it could be, you know, our Deathwalker could be going to some kind of melee build here, which would be quite interesting idea. Regen Stick is also good, but I don't think we have Rock Root, right? No, we do not. Cleaving Axe? Nah, I don't think so. Armor-Bane Bow is interesting. But I think we have enough Pierce. Not too worried here. Definitely want the Roasted Fowl though. Let's get this, because this is a new item we just unlocked. 2 hide, flame fruit, and a... sorry, I'm doing quite a lot of crafting here, aren't I? 2 hide, flame fruit, and a snow thistle. It's quite expensive to craft this thing, but it's a very good item. It's basically a small health potion with a power potion combined. Maybe I can get rid of you. Let's get Roasted Fowl. I mean, Renewing Potion is also really good. There's just a lot of good items to pick up here. Might maybe ditching Frenzy Potion. Attack 4 is nothing to be scoffed at though. Yeah, Roasted Fowl is great. Let's take Roasted Fowl. Nobody else I think really benefits much from Roasted Fowl other than Crab. Maybe I can distill a power potion here to give myself Axe Nut. I have an Axe Nut though. Or maybe Arrowvine can distill. Because this is basically a power potion, and my potion slot's kind of too full anyway to be making use of this now. Unless I want to do the solo mission. I think even with the solo mission, I maybe prefer this setup. Let's see. What other potions do I want? Enemy suffers 4. That's kind of good. But I think I probably just want to buy a healing scroll. Because our team is really in lacking of healing right now. And this is just so flexible. We can also carry a small item here now, actually. So we'll probably carry Attractive Bracelet now. That's probably quite good for getting the boss into me. So I kind of like this. Yeah, I kind of like that. Probably don't want this. Scroll of Healing, I think this is just great. I mean, it's not a great thing for Pyroclast to be carrying, but I think right now the team just needs healing. So let's grab you for 30. I guess we can sponsor it out of here. So that means we have one more purchase that I can make. It's always really difficult to decide what to make. But I think if I'm fighting the boss, I need Poison Dagger. And probably the best person to carry it is Deathwalker, I would imagine. So let's grab Poison Dagger then for 15. Okay, so we can sponsor out of here. So that's my 2 purchase for this round, right? My market allows me to buy 2 items, if I remember correctly. Yes, 2 items. Okay, so let's get the Poison Dagger. So what would be a good complementary card? Guess I take that. What would be a good complement here? Not Jagger Sword, so I can't make that anymore. I mean, these guys can go back. So probably just a heavy sword then. Ring Hammer is an idea. I have Axe Nut. I do. But this gives me minus attack modifier, so I don't want that. So probably just heavy sword. Just go full damage build, I guess. Corrupted Blade needs 14. 14. Wound Poison and Muddle. So 1 off. Nah, I don't think so. Let's just pick up Heavy Sword and go full damage here. Okay, so Metal and Hide, which we do have. Any other crafting I want to do here? Questionable. I think this is probably okay. These I'm happy with. Strength and potions probably the only thing I'm not too happy with, but it's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. I'm not unhappy about it, if you will. And then I'm not unhappy about this, I guess. Unless I want to put the healing on Trapper. Stun Powder is kind of nice, not gonna lie. What other potion am I really brewing here? Definitely not getting healing potion on Trapper. I think that's kind of useless. Element potions, whatever. Strengthens, whatever. I mean, maybe a Roasted Fowl. Scroll of Power. I think this is okay. I mean, what other herbs do I actually have right now? Flame Fruit, Axe Nut. I'm not currently too adventurous with my potion brewing, I guess, but there is a whole lot of things I want to make equally. Okay. I think that's fine. Is this good enough to fight the boss? Maybe. Maybe it is good enough. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else I particularly want. So let's hold it there. I think that's fine. So what do I get here? A power of healing, and a pair of boots, I guess, and then this upgraded. Maybe I actually, you know, maybe I don't need this. Maybe I need movement for our guy here. Do I want jump boots? Probably not. I probably just need movement boots for the next game. So let's grab 2 for you. And I guess we can similarly upgrade it. Yeah, why not? To OR movement. Yeah, I think the next mission I just need boots. I just need movement. Because the second room in that mission requires you to get really far into the room and do a lot of damage. So any movement I can get will be helpful, and I'll probably just blow the potion in that room if that's what I'm doing. Okay, I think this is okay. Alternative, I could take Blinking Cape, but that's only 1-off movement. It's not really good enough. Alright, I think I'm happy with this. This is helpful. That's potentially helpful. This is also potentially helpful for the second room. But I think I probably prefer this for the damage, because Trapper's gonna have to do some work to kill the boss here. Okay, I think this is a good set of upgrades. So I'm going to defer retiring Deathwalker just for 1 mission and get that really, really difficult mission out of the way. Alright, Okay, so construction, I'm pretty sure we can't build anything. So everything needs 6 or 5, right? Yeah, so no construction, unfortunately. Which means no taking down, build, not destroy. Okay, so we really need those prosperities, and let's look for them. Okay, everything's done. Let's do a road event then. So we're heading off all the way to here, and I'm pretty sure this is a road event, it's not a boat event. Right? Where is 21? Don't even see it on here. I am so blind. 20 is here. I'm pretty sure it's not a event. Well, I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I think we'll find out when we read the scenario book. Okay, so let's look at a winter road. And this is 27. Let's load it up then. So winter 27. Winter 27.
This winter day has been a good one for travel, with little snowfall and not a creature in sight. The only sound is the snow crunching as you progress toward your destination. But now, even your footsteps grow eerily silent. One more step, and a flash of light erupts from underfoot, searing pain ripping through your body. You discover you're standing in what appears to be a runic minefield, a dangerous tool of wars from ages past. You see a pack of snow imps descend from the trees, chittering in glee at your misfortune. Option A. Attempt to navigate the runic minefield. Option B. Go back the way you came and take the long way around.
Okay, attempt to navigate the runic minefield. If I have arcane, I get to pick 2 and resolve whichever I prefer. Okay. Do I have arcane? I think I have arcane, yes. So I'll probably do that then. Pick 2. Purple, white, or pink. I can't quite remember what the result of this is, to be honest. Purple, white, or pink. What even was the outcome here? What even was the outcome? Question mark. I don't think any of them was good. Is this per player? All characters individually choose. Okay. All characters individually choose. I'm pretty sure like one of them is kind of good, but all of them are bad. Purple, white, or pink? I think I remember doing this, and I remember like Drifter picking purple is fine, because I think purple is like disarmed. So probably Crashing Tide can pick purple, because my first turn I'm not doing anything. Is it purple that was disarmed or pink that was disarmed? Okay, so I think either way, that's probably okay for you. I don't think Trapper will be attacking anyway, so it probably makes no difference either. But does it matter if I want to go invisible? Okay, so why don't we do something like I think I have to reveal at the same time, right? I can't do it individually. Individually choose color, then resolve the back. Okay, so why don't we do purple on you? Purple on you? Maybe like purple and white on you? And then white on you. I think I can't remember, the middle one's kind of okay, whereas the other two is not good, but I can't remember what pink is. I'm pretty sure purple is like you can't move or you can't attack, which is fine for these 3. So let's go purple, purple, purple and white, and then you can go white. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Ah, all characters choose. Okay, how do I do this on... What the hell? What? Wait. Sorry. Fort Terror just bugged out there. Road event, a... Okay, so purple, let's read purple first.
Intense light blinds you, and you need to be led out of the minefield.
Okay, so you are disarmed, which is fine, and you are disarmed, which is also fine. We don't care about that. Do I want wounded? Probably not, so probably Deathwalker is also okay to be disarmed. 'Cause I don't think we'll be attacking first round, we'll just be deploying shadows. And then we have white as well. Okay, let's read white.
Where did your legs go? And why do you feel sick?
Okay, Pyro's lost his legs. Start next arrow is wound, poison, and invisibility. So invisibility is a good bit. So that's okay. We can just regen that thing off. Not a big deal. And invisible. Oh, why are you guys all facing this way? Weird. Okay, alright, that's done. Perfect. Now let's have a look at this crazy mission. 21. Realm of Endless Frost. Now this is a hard one. I'm not 100% sure if our party is strong enough. I'm gonna give it a good go. If it's not strong enough, then so be it. We'll do something else, but I feel like this might be okay. Oh, this is a sled mission, okay. We don't have any personal quest that it's like it needs to check this, right? We don't, and we definitely have a sled. Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. Alright, mission 21, Realm of Endless Frost. The scenario is complete when Prince of Frost is dead. At the end of that round, read 136.3. Each character discards 2 cards and gains muddle. That's bad. Ignore scenario effect, that's good. We don't ignore here, so let's muddle here and let's discard 2 cards. We'll remember that. Ignore here and ignore here. Perfect. So it's only crab that's suffering a little bit, but that's okay. Let's read the introduction and then let's have a brief chat about this scenario before we delve into setup. Realm of Endless Frost.
You've been hiking for what seems like an eternity. The wind screams in your ears and your body is growing stiff. Your hands and feet numbed long ago, and now your mind is beginning to fog. When you left the fjords, you did so in good spirits. With the exception of a few demonic birdmen, your exploration of the coast was going fine, until the storm arrived. At first, it was a thin flurry of snow, wisps of white flakes playing at your ears. Within minutes, though, it had turned vicious. The wind and ice whipping up so fiercely that at times you could see nothing but white as you marched. Now you stumble on with your heads down, looking for anything that can give you shelter. Suddenly, the snow and ice give out beneath you, and just like that, you are falling, plummeting. Your mind scrambles, the ground appears, then blackness. When you awake, there is pain. Blood trickles from various wounds and gloops onto the icy ground. A voice calls out, scratchy and high-pitched.
Oh dear! Oh my! I hope you poor wretches are still alive. I get so few visitors. I should hate to miss an opportunity to host.
You blink away the fog and see a small humanoid creature made entirely of ice scampering toward you.
Yes, movement wonderful. Oh please, won't you follow me onto the terrace?
The creature leads the way to the entrance of its home, a conical structure with walls of stone and crystalline ice. You are somewhere foreign, though, surrounded by unforgiving ice that seems to creep closer when you look away. You glance back to see the path behind you frozen over, and when you look ahead, your host is conveniently absent. Several piles of snow rise and then snap into solid forms. Small, spindly humanoids that glitter in the pale light. They each take a shrill breath and stretch their long, wicked-looking tails. So much for hospitality.
Alright, so this guy, Prince of Frost, not too happy about us dropping in unannounced, and has given us a whole lot of things to look at. So, we have a boss fight here. This is a boss indicator. And we have 4 different types of enemies, all of which are somewhat annoying. They're all ice related. Imps, Brittles, Living Spirit has a lot of shield, Living Bones can do multiple target attacks, and Frost Demons go retaliate. So some of the most annoying aspect of the game is present in one scenario, which makes this scenario hard. And on top of that, this scenario is big. Look at this. We have to traverse all of this to get to the final room, where the boss presumably sits. So it's not only a test whether the party can handle multiple different types of enemies, it is also a test on whether you can deal with longevity and movement. And without your ignore scenario perk, you have to discard 2 cards come into here, so that makes that even more of a problem. On top of that, the boss itself is not immune to poison or wound, so I kind of remembered it. Poison is the way you counter this guy. Has 4 retaliator range 3 and brittles you when they attack, so this is a really bad situation. And 168 hit point is what can I say? Terrifying. And then let's look at the special. So special is really, really weird. On one side, one character has to recover a lost card, so it's like really good. It actually prolongs your stamina, but it gets to heal 4 characters within range 5 or 6. So you need to poison him so that he does not heal himself, because he's going to be most likely the one missing most of the hit points. Of course, this is a shuffle, and if you didn't know, the boss cards, if I stretch them out, so you can see special 1, special 2, special 1, special 1, special 2, and so the boss deck always only have a nothing special and twin shots, but otherwise has 3 special 1s and 3 special 2s, one of each is a shuffling card. So it's actually quite a high chance for the boss to perform this ability. There's also quite a high chance for the boss to perform this ability, which makes you lose a card. Now, I'm pretty sure it doesn't say where you lose it from, so you can definitely lose it out of the discard pile. And it doesn't attack, it just brittles you, but each side it has to summon a snow imp, which is just bad. And you can bet your ass that's going to be elite snow imp on a 4-player. So, in short, the scenario has a lot of different monsters, all of which are kind of annoying to fight. You have to get through a kind of annoyingly long corridor to get to the end, and then the boss is not forgiving. If the boss does a lot of like, a lot of this, you're going to be having some problems. So, what are we doing? Let's have a look at cards, shall we? Conservator, never perform action with a lost icon. Ravager or Layabout. I think this is such a long scenario, Layabout is unlikely. So I'm not going to do that. I don't think Ravager is realistic. Like, what cards am I bringing? Maybe we look at what cards we're bringing first. So I don't think Force of Earth is good anymore. Living Magma is really good. One way to deal with the boss is to set up a lot of terrains at the end and use the terrain to fight the boss. Melting Armor is kind of good given how many shielded enemies here are. Lava Bomb is good. Eruption. I could also take Wildfire to apply poison to my attack. That might be a better idea than Eruption. Plus, this is a move 4. You do have to wound yourself, but move 4 is just kind of nice. Searing Smoke is great for jumping. Quenched Rage. Pushing. Pushing is questionable. I think I'd probably take this off. Doubling I mean, if I was high level enough, I could use Quench Rage bottom to double my attack value going into the boss. But I don't think we're strong enough to be doing that. Do I want Under Pressure? 5 attack, gain EXP if the target's adjacent to at least 2 hexes with obstacle, objectives, or walls. The problem is attacking to these guys with Retaliate is a bad idea, and 5 damage doesn't quite do enough against these guys. It might work against skeletons, but I don't think that's what I'm doing, so maybe not Under Pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can take one more. Liquid Stone I think we'll keep. There's a lot of flexibility. Pushing Living Magma is great. Flowing Fire is good for setup. Igneous Path is also really good for later on. I don't think Cloud of Ash is good. Metamorphic Rock doesn't feel great. So maybe I do take Force of the Earth just as a range attack pulling. That's probably okay. I guess I'm doing that. I don't have a lot of melee items here. I mean, melted armor, but requires the target to be on hazardous terrain first. Wildfire gives me wound and poison, but that's basically the combo with living magma potentially. So probably not doing Ravager. Conservator. Let's try it. It is possible, although I guess I'm more likely just to be exhausted, to be honest. Okay, let's try that. Do I want this then? Maybe I don't want this. Maybe I want this. Waiting Net will help me stop bomb these guys from coming, although I'm invisible at the very start anyway. So maybe that's not big of a deal. Maybe having shield is just better. I don't 100%. I'm not 100% sure. The boss is immune to immobilize, so okay. Let's take the shield. I mean, we do need damage. This is kind of damage because that kind of combines with the living magma. Although most of the time I'm probably using living magma for bottom. So I could immobilize a guy immediately, stop some damage from coming. This guy is unlikely to reach us. These guys probably will reach us, but if they do, so be it. Okay, I'll have a think. Questionable on these items, but I think that's okay for now. Alright, crap. I think we're good to go here. There's no disarm here. There is brittle, but I think tower shield is still generally better, even if I'm getting brittled. Bastion, optimists. I don't need to do this anymore, I guess. Perfectionist. From self, I think that's pretty easy, right? Let's try optimist. Have we done optimist? We have not done optimist. Okay, let's do that. Alright, what are we bringing in? So I think this is probably a shuck mission. Cleansing Spell is absolutely needed. We also do need to discard 2 cards. Probably don't want Undertow. I definitely need Shuck. High Tide is good. Cresting Force, Smashing Torrent, Shuck. I wonder I'm gonna get to the end with enough of that around. Okay, so I think Chaotic Refraction can probably go into the discard pile. Drawn Beneath the Waves. I think Drawn Beneath the Waves is really good for positioning. Maybe Ebb and Flow is good. I can't get rid of Ebb and Flow, surely. 2 cards, very painful. Maybe Cresting Force then, because we're not gonna have that many tides. Maybe. Okay, so that's my 2 discards. Let's look at Trapper. What are we doing with Trapper? There's also Masteries, but I don't think this mission is the appropriate time for Masteries. Collect more loot, and it's now with 3. I think we can collect a lot of loot, right? I mean, looting is not important. This mission, I think I'll just be happy if I've done it. So I guess let's try it. Alright. Cards. Now, this is quite a hard mission because you have to get through quite a lot of the area. Traps is hard to travel with you. Honey pot is good because we need all the healing we can get, to be honest. Proficient hunter. Move 5 is great. Dangerous ground, path of pain, dismantle. Do I want dismantle? I mean, this is basically foxhole, so I probably prefer to pick up foxhole here. Furry facade. Not 100% sure if this is super useful. The boss doesn't have flying, right? No, it does not. Maybe I want spike pit rather than furry facade because I think we have quite a bit of hit point now. We have 12 hit point. We can withstand a couple of hits. Spiked pit could be helpful here at the very end. Maybe this is my setup. Caltrops. Electrified net. The boss is immune to stun, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the boss is immune to stun. I think this is okay. I think we'll go with this setup here. The reason I'm taking Spike Pit is because if Trapper makes it to the end with a decent amount of stamina, we can build traps and then push the trap forward. And then we can move forward, grab the boss from the back of the room and throw a big trap at his face. And that's a great way of killing the boss later. So we can try and do that and just see what happens. I mean, we'd probably just foxhole into it, I guess. So that can push a trap like from here to like 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And then we just need to run forward, drag the guy forward and throw the trap at him. Taking invisibility is also a good shout. I quite like having the visibility here. So if I'm never going to be playing Proficient Hunter here, maybe it's better to just play it and take the invisibility in with me. Then I can be a good door opener here. Like Boar Catcher will be my movement card. Maybe I'm not taking Proficient Hunter in because this mission is not really a Proficient Hunter mission. Maybe I just take that for an extra late initiative card and the potentiality of going invisible whenever I want. I like that. I don't think I want movement here. I definitely don't want to miss on the boss trap throw, but that's my plan. So Spyglass is the way to go, I think. Okay. What do I have? Down Slowpoke. Down Zealot. Prohibitionist. I don't think that's what we're aiming for today. So we'll take it, but I'm pretty certain we're drinking potions. Okay, let's have a look at cards here. Is there argument to run Coated Abyss? I don't think so. The first room is pretty high tempo. I don't think I can get away with not attacking. Question mark about healing with Rest in Shade. We do need the team to be topped up, funnily enough. The reason I say that is because the second room has a weird mechanic where if you hit the objective, you get hurt. So the team kind of need healing. So I might retain Rest in Shade just for a chance to maybe do a mass healing in this room. I'm sacrificing damage, but I'm hoping I have enough to kill here. These guys are the annoying ones, but once Crab gets set up, we should be okay. Alright, let's try this. So let's grab our guys. Maybe I'm being too conservative, but I don't want to lose. Alright, let's see what challenges we have. I probably won't be doing any challenges. And damage enemy has Retaliate 2. That sucks. Empathy. Whenever any enemy suffers, all other enemies gains advantage. Oh my god. These are horrible. Can I do Barbed? That'll make this a Retaliate 5. No, I can't do that. I am not doing any challenges. I am sorry. Not today. This mission is hard enough without challenges. Okay, where do we start then? Probably have Crab in the center. Crab is in the center. I mean, we're invisible here, so I can basically block an area here, right? That basically stops enemy from coming here, so they only be attacking from this angle. So maybe Trapper can go here and you can go there. And maybe I can trap up like this bit first. Well, I guess I can trap up here. Because as long as Crab is going first, the focus should be Crab. If I trap here... I know, I basically want Crab to have maximum surface area, right? So probably this is better. We do get attack from this guy into here, potentially. But I think that's okay. Although I can't want these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this is better, that I can regen this guy off, and then Deathwalker can just use this area as a staging post for future attacks. Okay, I think that's probably alright. Let's do always be prepared. We get a 2 damage trap to start off the mission. Let's put it here. Okay, I think that's the mission setup. We'll just pause there as usual. And then, yeah, we'll see if I can come back and finish, do this mission in one go. I hope I can, but it's a hard one. So, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.